So as you're sitting here watching my videos, you might be thinking to yourself, damn, my life is so mundane. How to get this boring? Why am I depressed? You might be thinking, damn, I think it's time for a change. I need a new scenery. I think it's healthy to change your scenery every 10 years and your occupation every 5 years. Either it be a promotion within the company or just a new company altogether, or just a passion. How do you get that drive back for your passion? I don't know, it's a mystery. How did I follow depression? With depression, and then got back to chasing dreams? Dude, I just got up and I did it and I went for it. A lot of people are always giving these excuses like, oh no, I'm gonna wait for this time, I'm gonna wait for this time. I'll tell you what, life doesn't wait for you. So if you guys want to do something, do it now. There's no better time than now. Like I'm telling you, I'm living proof of this. I'm living out my dream. I mean, there's struggles, of course, living out your dream. There's ups and downs, there's failures, there's obstacles, but that's okay. So maybe you're wondering like, oh, I want to be like Thisisbunjo and move abroad somewhere and be an expat. So I'm going to tell you how to do this. That's what this video is about. So let's get into this video. Here is the intro. This is the Bunjo show. This is not your show. I traded the 905 for G-O-O-O. This is Bunjo show. Blah. So you might be thinking like, I want to be an expat. Where do I start? What country do I start in? To me, I started Croatia because I got roots here. So I'm going to give you what I know about Croatia. If you want to move to Europe in particular, like come to Croatia. You can drink the tap water. You can do everything here. It's safe. It's easy to live. It's not in the Schengen zone or whatever. So you're allowed to stay here up to 3 months with a regular tourist visa, right? And then within those 3 months, you can get a job and extend your stay. So I'm going to tell you how to do that. First off, if you got roots to being Croatian, I suggest you go to your embassy, your Croatian embassy inside Canada. I'm going to tell you, this is for Canadians, so because I'm Canadian and Croatian. So I'm going to tell you my 2 expat experiences. I wish I would have done all my paperwork, like getting my citizenship in Canada at the Croatian embassy. It would have made life a lot easier because the municipality here, and especially where I live down by the coast, down on an island, and the only Canadian embassy is in Zagreb. So that's like 5 hours away almost, right? So I mean, it's hard to get to. It's not like you can just go do the paperwork and stuff. So it's like, I got to suffer like that. So I should have did all my paperwork before I moved. That's tip 1. Now tip 2 is, if you're thinking about moving, come to Croatia. It's safe, it's beautiful, it has history, it has great food. They still thrive in their culture. You can drink tap water and the people are gorgeous, and it's just amazing overall experience for me so far. Saying that is, why start here? Why start here? Even if you're not Croatian, because it's easy. All you really have to do is come here, stay here for 3 months, either have sufficient funds to support yourself and a place to stay, and you can get an extended temporary residency. So it's pretty easy for everybody to stay here, you know what I mean? Another way is to be a digital nomad. A digital nomad requires, like, if you work online, this is digital nomad friendly. It's easy to get your digital nomad visa. So I suggest everybody that is working from a computer, like AKA a YouTuber, it's fairly easy. So after 5 years, you become a Croatian citizen. I mean, you become a permanent resident. You don't become a citizen. You don't become a Croatian. You'll never really truly be a Croatian here. So that's a pretty, so if you have a long way, and we're in the EU zone here. So if you're in the EU, that means if you get your Croatian permanent residency, you can travel and live in all Europe, basically. Well, whatever the EU is, like Germany, all these countries, right? So that's a beautiful part. And for all the people with kids and families and a girlfriend, so if you come here and make your mark first and you stay here for 2 years, your wife and your kids get to come here, and as long as you can support them, of course. If you have the funds and a place to stay for them, you can support them and they can come over too and start their Croatian permanent residency. So that's a pretty cool part about it. I'm on my 2nd year now. So Mickey and Enzo, when Enzo's born, will be able to come here easy. And if they're not, this is another way to get around it. When she comes here, you just get her a job, and then basically it's her child, so we can all stay and we can all support the child. So it's easy. So all we have to do is get her a job, just a contract. So you have to have more than just a paying job. You have to have the contract, that because the place of work will give you the opportunity to stay here if they give you a contract. If they give you an under the table job, then that's not good enough. You still need the paperwork. So that's basically all the information I have on how to become an expat. And why become an expat? Because if you can't secure a temporary residency or a job within 3 months, or don't have the funds, you can go to the neighboring country like Bosnia or wherever, or in the Schengen zone like Slovenia and stuff like that, and you can actually work there for a month and then come back to Croatia and then start it again. Especially if you come here in the dead season, like the winter. But if you come here in the summer, bang, bang, bang. So my suggestion is, if you're coming here, come here in April. If you plan to live here, then it'll last all the way till like October, your visa. And if you're lucky enough, if your employer likes you, they'll give you the means to stay, and they'll sign you on full time, and they'll find odds and end works, and they'll give you a contract. They're pretty easy going here, you know. But a big obstacle for getting a job in Croatia, I would say, is actually you probably have to learn the basics of Croatia. From my experience in job interviews, in the summer they don't need that, but if you want to stay here year round, you're gonna need to know the basics. So if you work at a restaurant or bar, you're gonna need to know how to say coffee, beer, what would you like, the numbers, all that stuff. Okay, and that's like a big thing here. If you want to work during the winter, learn the language, but it's not that hard. So saying all that, it's fairly easy to get here, and the prices for expats is very good, you know. And if you're planning to move away from your country and you have a kid, this is perfect place. It's so safe for children here. I mean, there's schools, they go sleep on the beach with the kids. Like I've been walking down the beach and they go nap time on the beach. Like what? You know what I mean? That's crazy. They're like, okay, let's go for a nap on the beach. And it's pretty cool. I suggest it for everybody, because it's like you can do everything here that other countries have, except for it gets like to +10 here. So it's not summer all the way around, but it's fairly nice. So I hope you enjoy all my expat information. I hope this helps some of you guys. If not, I'm sorry. If you guys got any more questions, I could probably answer, because I'm just saying this off the top of my head. So basically, I could have missed a bunch of stuff, but I'm fairly well versed in this, so I kind of get it now, you know what I mean? And don't forget, if you guys are interested, you guys should check out my GoFundMe. It'll be in the description below, and donate if you can. It'd be very helpful. I'm trying to go to Argentina to see the birth of my child Enzo, because Mickey, my girlfriend, lives there now. So, well, she didn't live there. Her visa got declined because of the corona. So corona was hard to get a job, right? So she had to go back. So any donation, even if you just like, subscribe, comment, like every little thing helps. And I'm not begging. I understand if you can't, because it's corona. It's hard to do that. But for those of you who can, please help me, because all the paperwork, and I got to quarantine. It costs like 2,000 euros to quarantine. And it's hard for me to say this, but I just don't have it, and I need help. Or if you just want to skip the whole GoFundMe process and just donate straight to my PayPal at thisisbunjo@gmail.com, that's pretty good too. Or you can just go to www.thisisbunjo.com and buy a t-shirt. That's also support. Like I said again, thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions, my Instagram is Thisisbunjo. So DM me at Thisisbunjo on Instagram, and I'll help you with any questions you have. Thanks for watching, and This is my city. Look at this. There's Okra. Look at this, beautiful. I'm just up here in the hills hiking, and I don't know. Thanks for watching. It was fun. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I do live reaction videos. So come watch my live reaction videos every Wednesday, and you can have your say, and you can live react to the videos I watch too. What gets me going? My favorite vloggers. I'll be reacting to my favorite vloggers, my favorite comedians, my favorite athletes, my favorite musicians, all this kind of stuff. So the show usually lasts about an hour to 2 hours long, and the Average Joe podcast airs every Monday, Croatia time. It's 10 p.m. Every Monday and Friday. The time of it is Croatia time, 10 p.m. and in Hamilton, Ontario time, so Toronto, Ontario, it's 4 p.m. So me and my co-host Colin Clark, we always do the Average Joe podcast, where we're unfiltered, and I play a character that's loud, obnoxious, and tell stories like this bad apple, this bad seed. He's very offensive, like, you know what I mean? And that's what I try to play, and it's just a joke, it's just comedy. So if you guys want to watch that and have your say, come make fun of me, ask me travel questions, ask me any kind of questions. I'm pretty well versed in a lot of things, so come and I'll give you an answer, you know what I mean? Or you can pop on live and show your face if you're man enough, you know, and come talk to me. And I want to hear what you guys got to say. Looking forward to meeting all you guys. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to press the button below, just a little one. And if you don't have a YouTube account, make a YouTube account with your Gmail. It's very easy, and subscribe now. Look at this beautiful scene.